Washington Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels put together the best rookie QB season of all time in 2024.
Jayden Daniels is easily the best rookie quarterback in the history of the National Football League.
Everyone now knows Jayden Daniels. But how well do you know Jayden Daniels off the field? Well, today we present to you 10 interesting facts that you did not know about Jayden Daniels. Too small, said the doc. It's crazy to think about now, but the 6'4", 210-pound signal caller was considered too small to play football back in his youth days. So undersized, in fact, that Daniels needed a note from a doctor in order to let him play. Daniels attended Cajon High, the same school as veteran NFL safety DeMonte Casey, which was a school out in San Bernardino, California. You see, the varsity league required players to be 15 years of age. So a 14-year-old Daniels had to sign a waiver in order to play football. Interestingly, Daniels' first pediatrician refused to do so because of concerns that he would get seriously hurt as an undersized athlete. The search finally ended when another doctor agreed to sign the waiver, allowing this too small of a kid to officially begin his football career. Daniels led his team to consecutive Citrus Belt League championships in 2017 and 2018. Corner to quarter. Jayden Daniels actually began playing flag football at 5 years old before making the move to tackle football at age 7. Daniels claims that his father wanted him to follow his footsteps, but more on that later, and have him play the cornerback position. In his second year of tackle league, Daniels switched from defense to quarterback, and well, the rest, as they say, is history. Given his combination of size, physicality, and speed, it sure would be fun to see Daniels try out cornerback in the modern NFL. But there can only be one Travis Hunter, we suppose. Mom and Dad's football connections. Daniels is obviously the football star of the family, but his parents have known their way around the game for quite a long time too. Jayden's parents, Javon Daniels and Regina Jackson, also attended Cajon High School. That's actually where they first met. After starring in football there, Javon played cornerback for the Washington Huskies and Iowa State Cyclones in the late 90s. Regina, who is also a high school cheerleader, has been long educated on the game of football. In fact, in the early stages of Jayden's rookie NFL season, Regina became a certified NFLPA agent. Regina Jackson is believed to be the first parent of a top 3 NFL draft pick to become an agent. 4-star recruit. Now, as hard as it is to believe now, there was actually a time where Jayden Daniels wasn't exactly a can't-miss prospect heading into the college ranks. At 247 Sports, Daniels was the number 35 prospect for the 2019 recruiting class with a 4-star rating. Spencer Rattler was the only 5-star QB from that class, and well, the jury's still out on him as a capable NFLer. Daniels was even lower on ESPN's 2019 recruit class rankings, placing him 44th with a 4-star rating. Denver Broncos star Bo Nix and Seattle Seahawks backup Sam Howell were among the 4-star QBs too. Nix, much like Daniels, is an example of how you can't always read too much into star recruit ratings. NFL idols. Like so many other NFL stars, Jayden Daniels tried modeling his game after the players he grew up idolizing. So, how fitting is it that Daniels aced the dual-threat game that was revolutionized by one of his main idols in Michael Vick? Daniels stated that Vick, former Philadelphia Eagles legendary quarterback Donovan McNabb, and former running back Reggie Bush were his idols. Daniels grew up watching Bush at USC and chose number 5 because of the former New Orleans Saints star running back. Daniels also stated that he constantly played as Michael Vick in Madden 2004 on the PlayStation 2 with his cousins.
Playing Madden 2004 with my older cousins, playing on the PlayStation 2 and going out there and running around Michael Vick, so that drew me to liking him even more.
Daniels familiarized himself pretty quickly with Vick's style of play, and we'd say he did a pretty darn good job in following his idol's footsteps, making ASU teammates eat their words. Daniels committed to the Arizona State Sun Devils program and took over as their starting quarterback immediately in 2019. Over his 3 years there, Daniels threw for 6,024 yards, 32 touchdowns, and only 13 interceptions to go along with 1,288 rushing yards and 13 TDs on the ground. His highlight there was leading the Sun Devils to a victory over Florida State in the 2019 Sun Bowl, with Daniels earning the game's MVP honors. In 2022, Daniels stunned his teammates when he announced his plans to enter the transfer portal. ASU lost several top assistant coaches and several key players in the transfer portal. After that news broke, a video emerged of Daniels' former Arizona State teammates clearing out his locker and trashing him behind his back.
Clear this shit out. He out of this. suck anyways.
Well, 2 years later, Daniels is celebrating Heisman Trophy honors with a dream season at LSU. 3,812 passing yards, 40 passing touchdowns, 1,134 rushing yards, and 10 rushing scores. Oh yeah, and the number 2 pick of 2024 kind of had perhaps the greatest NFL rookie season ever for a quarterback. But hey, thanks for kindly cleaning out his locker room for him anyway, ex-ASU teammates. I'm sure it was much appreciated.
Well, I got a question. What do you have to say to them now?
I don't even got nothing to say. Everything happened for a reason.
College showdown with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert may look like he's 10 years younger than his actual age, but he's certainly not a kid anymore. Daniels' 2024 rookie year marked the 5th NFL campaign for Herbert, who was drafted 6th overall by the Los Angeles Chargers in 2020. Herbert was 22 when the Bolts drafted him. Daniels was 23 and 8 months away from his 24th birthday when the Commanders drafted him. But it already feels like Herbert is 5 years older than Daniels, huh? But get this for another jaw-dropping stat. While with Arizona State, Daniels and current San Francisco 49ers superstar wide receiver Brandon Ayuk, also a 2020 first-round pick, went up against Justin Herbert's Oregon Ducks in a 2019 game. On November 23, 2019, Herbert and Daniels traded blow for blow in one of the best games of the season. Herbert had 304 passing yards and 2 touchdowns in that game, but Daniels was even better with 408 passing yards and 3 touchdowns without an interception. ASU held on for a 31-28 upset win of the number 6 ranked Ducks. The Commanders are slated to visit the Chargers at SoFi Stadium at some point in the 2025 regular season. When they clash, fans will have waited 6 long years for a rematch between Daniels and Herbert. The Livy Dunn connection. Popular social media personality and influencer Livy Dunn has been part of the LSU gymnastics team since 2021. Dunn and Daniels were among the star Tigers athletes featured in The Money Game, LSU, a 6-part docuseries that aired on Amazon Prime Video in 2024. The series also focused on Angel Reese, Cloud J. Johnson, Aaliyah Armstrong, and Trace Young. When Daniels was named the 2023 Heisman Trophy winner, Dunn celebrated his special night with a touching Instagram post that read, "It's always been the Tigers. VR training." Alright, you've probably heard countless stories about once promising NFL draft prospects who went down as busts largely because they weren't committed to film study and game preparation. You know, a list that includes Jamarcus Russell and Ryan Leaf, of course. Well, I don't think anybody will ever question Daniels' work ethic. You see, during his first offseason with Washington, Daniels was getting up at 5:45 a.m. each morning for film study and walkthroughs. Not only that, but Daniels and Commanders offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury implemented virtual reality into the quarterback's training. With the VR system, Daniels works through AI game simulations, with Kingsbury's voice featured in the sessions. Hey, just saying, practice makes perfect, kids. And in today's world of advanced technology, practice can be pretty fun through the way of VR too. The Three Amigos. Die-hard sports fans know about the cool combinations of pro athletes who were friends well before turning pro. Klay Thompson and Kevin Love were childhood friends. Amari Cooper and Teddy Bridgewater were high school teammates. Clayton Kershaw and Matthew Stafford went to high school together. Matthew Tkachuk and Jason Tatum were also high school pals too. Yeah, well, you get the drift by now. But I bet you didn't know that Jayden Daniels has been friends with 2 other young stud signal callers and top 2 picks, them being none other than Bryce Young of the Carolina Panthers and CJ Stroud of the Houston Texans. Young and Stroud were selected 1st and 2nd overall in 2023 by Panthers and Texans respectively. 1 year later, Daniels went 2nd overall to Washington after the Chicago Bears used the top pick on Caleb Williams. Before the 2024 NFL Draft, Daniels worked out extensively with Stroud and Young. The former later revealed that he has been close friends with the young phenoms for a long time. Man, I've known Bryce and CJ for years, since we were kids. So really, just getting to go out there and compete against them, we're all competing. We're all competitors. Folks will recall the epic showdown between Young's Alabama Crimson Tide and Daniels' LSU Tigers on November 5th of 2022. There, Daniels powered LSU to a 32-31 win over the 6th-ranked Crimson Tide after throwing 2 touchdowns to go along with 95 rushing yards and a rushing score. Stroud, who also led his team to a surprise playoff appearance in his dazzling rookie year, also told Pat McAfee that he and Daniels talk almost every week, noting that they grew up in the same areas. After Stroud's Texans were eliminated by the Kansas City Chiefs in the 2024 divisional round, Houston's star QB stated that he wanted Daniels' Commanders to win it all. Stroud also showered his good pal with some big-time praise.
I'm super proud of him. Like, man, he had In my opinion, like he's had the best rookie year of all time.
Well, the Commanders and Texans are scheduled to face off in 2026. Hopefully, the NFL does us right and makes that a primetime game. But hey, what other interesting facts do you know about Jayden Daniels? How many of these facts did you know before these video? Was there any notable fact that we may have missed? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, then hey, clicking that like button helps us out a ton. And you know, we really appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, then subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.